Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to read a story today called Charlie Anderson. This story is about a cat named Charlie Anderson. Let's see. One cold night, a cat walked out of the woods, up the steps, across the deck, and into the house where Elizabeth and Sarah lived. He curled up next to their fireplace to get warm. He watched the news on their TV. He tasted their dinner, and he slept on their bed. He decided to stay, and the girls named him Charlie. Every morning, Charlie disappeared into the woods. Here are the girls looking at him going into the woods. At night when he came home, Elizabeth brushed him clean, fed him dinner, and made a space for him on her bed. He liked Elizabeth's bed the best. Sometimes she would wake up in the night and hear him purring in the dark. Purring is what cats do, like "Rrr." Sarah called him baby, and she dressed him up in her doll clothes. So silly. When it snowed, Elizabeth and Sarah's mom heated Charlie's milk before he went into the woods so he could have warm milk. Charlie got fatter and fatter, and every day he purred louder and louder. On the weekends, the girls stayed with their father and their stepmother in the city. They wanted to bring Charlie with them, but their mom said no, he would miss the woods. Here's Charlie trying to get into their suitcase, but mommy doesn't let them. One stormy night, Charlie didn't come home. Elizabeth and Sarah stayed out looking for him and calling his name. Charlie! Where was he? Why didn't he come? Was he okay? All night long, Elizabeth listened to the rain, and she was wondering, was he cold? Was he hurt? Where was Charlie? In the morning, Elizabeth and Sarah asked their neighbors if they saw Charlie, but they said no. Then they went to a new house on the other side of the woods. Have you seen our cat? Said Elizabeth and Sarah. His name is Charlie. He's very fat and he has gray striped fur. We have a cat with gray striped fur, said a man, but his name is not Charlie. His name is Anderson, and he is sleeping upstairs in my bed. Then they heard a meow, and down the stairs came a very fat cat with gray striped fur. Charlie, said Sarah and Elizabeth. No, that's Anderson, said the woman. We've had him for 7 years. Right, Anderson? But this is Charlie, said Sarah. Is he here at night? Said Elizabeth. No, said the man. Charlie leaves at night. No, Charlie sleeps in my bed at night, said Elizabeth. He leaves for the woods after breakfast. Anderson comes home at breakfast time, said the woman. They all looked at the cat. They realized that it's the same cat. He goes to Sarah and Elizabeth's house at night and the man and woman's house in the morning. So they decided to call him Charlie Anderson. Sometimes in bed at night, Elizabeth asks him, "Who do you love the best, Charlie Anderson?" And she can hear him purring at night. Just like Elizabeth and Sarah, Charlie has 2 houses, 2 beds, and 2 families who love him. He is a very lucky cat. The end. So Charlie Anderson has 2 families that love him and 2 families in 2 houses. And some families have 2 moms or 2 dads or 2 houses. I hope you like this story. Bye.